Hello, hello, gorgeous. It's Lisa Stamper here with your weekly angel oracle card reading. I do a new one every Sunday. I record these to really help you guys align to the highest energy and really help to navigate the energies, navigate your highest path. The card deck that we've been guided to use for November 29th to December 5th is the Ascended Masters Oracle card deck. This is an oldie, but a goodie. And just so you guys know, for those of you who are in my private Facebook group called Your Soul Filled Life, you have an opportunity if you comment to get a little mini reading on these. That's what I'm doing for my people. So if you want one, let me know. And just whoever I'm drawn to, I will pull a card for. The first card that comes through, and this is a sacred space. So if there's any people trying to like bomb in or anything, let me know or report them just so we can keep this really beautiful and awesome container. The first card that comes through that can help us through week of November 29th to December 5th is Pan, and he represents fertility. This card signifies that it's a very fertile time for you, and this doesn't just have to mean in regards to like birthing a child or anything. It could be with ideas, it could be things that you're trying to create, that kind of thing. This card signifies it's a very fertile time for you. It's an ideal time for the conception of a new baby or new projects. All the doors are open for you right now. Love that. Your mind is fertile with many wonderful new ideas, and abundance easily flows to you. Since everything is in its infancy stage, though, have patience, have patience, have patience in the growth process. Just nurture yourself, nurture yourself, nurture your projects so that you stay strong and fertile. So keep taking those little tiny little baby action steps, right? Additional meanings. And I'm being a little quiet because Jack just went down for a nap. So you have the additional meanings. So just lean into what feels good for you. You have the Midas touch, and everything is turning to gold right now. There's good news about pregnancy or adoption. Let go of worries or guilt and enjoy yourself. And now is a good time to start projects. And I got to say, Vanessa, I've been thinking of you, and I'm wondering if this is good news for you. I'll just leave it at that. You can call upon Pan. So he's an ascended master. This card is the Ascended Master deck, which are people who are or beings of light who are here to help humanity evolve and heal and grow. So you can call upon Pan for help with fertility issues, music, or to relax and enjoy yourself. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's just see. I want to make sure that tech is on here. Good. How you guys all doing? Did my sweet friends in the US have a wonderful Thanksgiving? I hope that went well for you. Hello, Miss Jenny. Oh, hi, sweetie. Okay, perfect. Okay, the next card that comes through is Peace Offering. This is White Buffalo Calf Woman. This card heralds the resolution of an argument or a misunderstanding. Those involved in the situation are ready to forgive and forget. Be open to seeing the other person's point of view to soften any hard feelings. As you allow compassion into the situation, love's healing power ensures that everyone's needs are met simultaneously. Leave the details about the situation, about how it will be resolved, to the infinite wisdom of spirit. The additional meaning: be willing to forgive. And they're asking me to say, when you forgive, it doesn't mean that what the person did was right or it was okay. What you're doing is you're actually letting go any toxicity, any toxic feelings, because when we harbor those feelings in our body, that's what creates disease. So we're literally forgiving for ourselves. It helps us move on. The other meaning could be have compassion for everyone involved in the situation, including yourself. Accept another's apology. See the humor in the situation. So White Buffalo Calf Woman is a prophetess who appeared to the Lakota Native Americans. Lovely. Okay, and this is interesting because they didn't have me read about this about Pan, but they want me to read this for you guys. She presented the Lakotas with a special pipe to amplify the power of the prayers as a bridge between earth and heaven. Yes, and now I know why. Thank you. It is because literally, because I used to think like praying was like this, kind of like taboo thing, or it felt weird because I'm not religious, right? Like I believe in God, I believe in Jesus, I believe in all that. I grew up in the church, but I prefer the spiritual beliefs, and I truly support what anybody believes. Doesn't matter. I just as long as people can have their beliefs, it's all good. But when you're praying, you're literally just having a connection. You're just literally chatting with spirit. That's all you're doing. You're doing it all the time anyhow. So you can call upon White Buffalo Calf Woman to instill harmony in your relationships and for world peace. Ooh, let's call on her for that, please. If we can all take a second and do that right now, that would be lovely, lovely, lovely. Hey, Miss Michelle. So awesome to see you. Okay. The next card that comes through, I believe this is Hina. Yeah, she represents freedom. It says, walk away from restrictions and be free. What's cool about this is I'm teaching a course right now on all about how to release restrictions so that we can create everything that we want and really attract everything to us. Walk away from restrictions and be free. You have the power and the right to change your life so that you experience more freedom. This card signifies that your soul is crying out for more freedom, especially when it involves your life purpose. Perhaps it's time to take a break so that you can think clearly about your desires and available options. The universe always supports the desire for expansion, creativity, and freedom. What's cool is I felt really called. I used to have like this busy aesthetics practice, and I was doing coaching as well. And then once I had Jack, I felt really called to work part time, and so then I can spend more time like doing things that I want to be doing. And a lot of people who I connect with, they're wanting that freedom too. So I'm really good at guiding people to that. So it's really important to listen to the callings and the yearnings of our soul because we are supposed to be having more emotional freedom and time freedom and abundance and everything, right? All of those things. So the universe always supports the desire for expansion, creativity, and freedom. What they're also asking me to say is if you have a desire, it is meant for you, and the universe would not give you a desire unless it would give you a viable means for which it can come about. So that's cool too. It says say yes to freedom, and the universe will say yes to you. The additional meanings for the card is time to leave a situation that you've outgrown. Question the validity of any rules that you've imposed upon yourself. That one's big for me. That one's really big for me. Because really, it is just the limitations and restrictions that we've learned that do get imposed upon us, right? So we can release those things so then we can step into our power as a creative person. Allow the universe to support you while you make desired life changes. Be assertive and say no to anyone who's overstepping boundaries with you. Hina is a Polynesian and Hawaiian moon goddess who's considered to be so beautiful that no one can look directly at her. She felt compassion for the natives, so she threw pieces of the moon down to the islands to provide for their material needs. The pieces turned into banyan trees, which the natives pounded into tapas cloth for use in clothing and commerce. Cool. Call upon Hina for issues involving fertility, attraction, and manifestation. Interesting that fertility came up again. And what I'm being called to share, because we really are so creative, that fertility again can represent creative ideas as well. Okay, because we are creating all the time, whether we know we are or not. And the person I am going to draw a card for, let's do it for Deepa So. Deepa, so this is for you, my love. I hope it's okay that I'm doing this. The card that I pulled is Ganesh. And they say yes. Yes is what the card says. All the doorways are open for you. The pathway is clear. Any previous obstacles have been removed. Keep a positive mindset about the situation to ensure the best possible outcome. The additional meanings for the card, the answer to your question is yes. This is a good time to make a move or a change. Your prayers have been heard and are being answered. You have positive support for this situation and keep the faith. You can call on Ganesh. This is for everybody. Um, Call on him at the beginning of any ceremony or new project to ensure a smooth start and steady progress. So I love that. He's also very supportive of writers and helps anyone who's in a bind. I love that. And Solange, if you can just make notes of what those deities do, like if you say call on, where I say call on, that would be lovely. So Deanne, I see that you made a comment there, and the cards are for people who are part of, I choose one person a week just to do a little mini reading for. I do a general reading every Sunday, but the mini readings are for the people who they have a chance if they're in my group on Facebook called Your Soul Filled Life. So if you want to join that, then maybe you can get chosen sometime. I love you guys so much. Let me know if you have any questions. So much love, 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 love. May